He was lying all alone in the middle of a dry, empty field. His body shook nonstop, his ribs stuck out, and his breathing was weak. He couldn't stand or even lift his head. That dog was Tonton. He had been left behind with no food, no water, and no one to help him. Every few seconds, his body went into another seizure. It was painful to watch. His eyes looked tired, like he had already given up on life. No one knew how long he had been there, but it was clear he couldn't survive much longer on his own. He was starving, weak, and scared. Then, by pure luck, someone spotted him and shared his picture online. That one post changed everything. A small rescue team saw the post and went looking for him right away. When they arrived, they found Tonton shaking on the ground, too weak to move. The rescuers walked up slowly, speaking softly so they wouldn't scare him. He didn't try to run or fight. He just looked at them with tired eyes, like he couldn't believe someone had finally come. They wrapped him in a blanket and lifted him gently. Every movement was careful because his body was so fragile. As they carried him to the car, his shaking started to slow down a little. It was as if he finally realized he wasn't alone anymore. At the animal hospital, the vet checked him right away. His body was covered in dirt and ticks. The test showed he wasn't dying, but he was in bad shape. His seizures came from starvation and parasites. He hadn't eaten properly in weeks. His whole system had shut down from hunger and weakness. The vet started treatment immediately. They gave him fluids, medicine for the parasites, and small meals so his body could slowly adjust to food again. It wasn't an overnight fix. It was going to take time, care, and a lot of patience. The first few days were hard. He could barely eat a few bites, and his body was still trembling. But after a week, something amazing happened. The seizures stopped. For the first time, Tonton slept peacefully. The rescuers couldn't stop smiling. It was the first sign of hope. After that, things started getting better. He began eating a little more each day. His ribs weren't showing as much, and his fur started to grow back. The team cheered for every small step, every meal he finished, every tail wag, every tiny sign that he was feeling stronger. By the third week, Tonton could stand on his own. He even took his first few wobbly steps outside. He started to sniff the grass, look around, and explore his new surroundings. It was like he was seeing the world again for the first time. The rescuers made sure he knew he was safe. They gave him soft blankets, gentle pats, and calm words. They didn't just treat his body, they helped heal his heart. He had gone from being terrified and broken to trusting people again. Each week brought a new improvement. He started to bark softly when he wanted food or attention. He wagged his tail when someone called his name. He learned to walk on a leash and looked forward to short walks in the yard. The dog who had once been too weak to lift his head was now learning how to play again. After 12 weeks, Tonton's transformation was complete. His fur looked clean and shiny. His body was healthy and strong. The sadness in his eyes was gone, replaced by happiness and trust. He greeted every rescuer with tail wags and soft barks. He still lives with his rescuers today. They take care of him, feed him, and give him all the love he needs. He hasn't been adopted yet, but that doesn't matter to him. He's safe now. He knows what love feels like. Sometimes, the rescuers look at him and can't believe he's the same dog they found shaking in that field. The difference is unbelievable. The scared, weak dog they first met has turned into a playful, loving companion. Tonton's story shows what a little kindness can do. Someone cared enough to stop, to share his picture, and to help. Because of that, he got another chance at life. Most people might have walked past, thinking someone else would do something. But this time, someone acted, and that made all the difference. Now Tonton is happy, healthy, and full of life. He loves to nap in the sun, eat his favorite food, and follow his rescuers around the house. He's not afraid anymore. He knows he's safe, and that's all he ever wanted. If this story touched you, please give it a like or share it with someone who loves animals. You never know, one small share could help another dog like Tonton get a second chance too. Because somewhere out there, another dog is waiting, just like he was waiting for help, waiting for hope, and waiting for someone to care.